just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Walker Buehler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's racked up over.
So 2 down. Woody Fontenot, the next to hit for the Orioles, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Even though Walker Buehler went to Vanderbilt, he hails from Lexington, Kentucky, and so he's a big Kentucky basketball fan. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Robbie Oliger. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. On to the second from Fenway Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Woody Fontenot picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Left-hand hitter waits. That one is absolutely belted. Reynolds on the move, heading back some more, and it bangs off the wall. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now the first baseman. One out. This one finishes with a final of 7-4 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire. See you soon. Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you, and singing two of the top young arms in the sport on display in this one. Lots of excitement around these two.
Yeah, love watching each guy go out and compete.
So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Ryan Roy. Next is the speedy first baseman, Andre Liss. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And down on strikes he goes, 2 out. And next will be the clean. So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chris Floyd. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bounce to the left side. 3rd out. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Top of the second. Now. The final here today.
I don't die. I just wanna.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Quinn Priester.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to live.
Now Molina at the plate, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. Snap throw to first. Cuevas back in on a dive.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is that stays.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Jason Robertson. Next offering is in for a strike. Bichette, the base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch misses. 2-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. And there's 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. Now it's the DH, Anthony Molina. And he's already singled in this game. And another ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So, man. And aboard.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 27, Jonathan. Now pitching for the Chicago
Cubs. North side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Robertson. Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the righty deals. Now fly ball to right center. Brewer ranging back. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Everyday dream back. Practice these.
And your final score 5-2. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today. Now it's going to be Alonso Case. on the ground. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Elijah Green. Strike two. The punch out there, one away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off. Right there.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Elijah Green. And the pitch. That one missed.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force, and that is that. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So the lineup flips over. Alonso Case steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounded out his first time up.
2-1.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball left side. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs?
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's a speed threat, Alonso Pace. He's 0 for 1. And strike 2.
2 strikes.
Oh, nice play. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He's out.
7-2 your final here today. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitch.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
In the air to left center. Ham under it. Makes the grab, one down. Up. Down for Washington.
3. Keep those.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 25, Landon Sims. Now pitching for the Rockies,
And the final score here, 4-3 for Chris Singleton. I'm John. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB. Here's the veteran shortstop, Leonard. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Aldo Morales. And now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Bottom of the first.
3. Out. Ball 4.
Eloy Oliveros, the next to hit for the Angels. 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. And that misses off the outside edge. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. Back in Anaheim. And the batter. Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Aldo Morales. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-3. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board. Here comes a new arm for the Braves. Now the third baseman, Eloy Oliveros. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. That one lifted to left. Mesa settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Home team down a run, and the home team trying to pull it out. Knocks it down. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
4-3 our final score. and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Rafael Devers. Leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Ricky Money. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Digging in for Oakland, Marcelo Meyer. Left-hand batter waits. And the count 1-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Here's a 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Herrera takes it in for the out. And there's two down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Dan Santana.
Well, these days we know teams, you know, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this,
all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Dan Santana. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Base hit center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Miguel Vargas up next for the A's. 2 hits and 5 at-bats last night. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
In the air right side, Baez settles underneath it, drops into the glove, runner tagging for third, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad up next for the A's. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And here it comes. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
James Outman up next for the A's. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting it, the shortstop, Max.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. The pitch. And now it's filled up. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kendall under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark. Perez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. And now the DH, Lou Moya. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. To short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Relay to first, double play.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. Outside. Shoots a line drive single into right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Nick Madrigal. Next offering is fouled back. Pepio, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 1-2. In the air, left field, Santana coming in on it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Drew Ball. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Led off the game with a strikeout. And a 1-1. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. His 9th homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Here's Riley Green. First time up was a pop out. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. Throws across the diamond. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Taps softly to the right side. Madrigal on to first, and Devers is set down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Dan Santana up next for the A's. Doubled in his first AB. Righty delivers.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Off the mark there. And it's 3-2. Miguel Vargas in the on-deck circle for the A's. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two now. In the air, right field, Baez. Should have this one. He makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Patrick Kendall, grounded out his first time. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Duran gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Brooks Lee doubled his first time up. And that's too high.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag for one. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
Now it's the right fielder, Roger Baez. He's 0 for 1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a 1-2 again. And a ball evens the count. Good eye right there. Harmon Swift to bat next. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one finds its way through. Santana fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Heston Kjerstad. And 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And it's filled up.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
James Outman up next for the A's. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kendall makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So first and second with one man gone. And now here's the A's catcher, Drew Ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Kjerstad, the lead runner at second. Muncy at first. One gone. Popped up. And the infield fly rule call. Lee under this one.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Marcelo Meyer. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The 2-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. A's strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Harmon Swift.
Harmon Swift.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Guy Perez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next offering way upstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Digging in, Lou Moya. 0 for 1 so far. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
That's an out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. The A's lead it 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Riley Green. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And Devers hits that one. Duran makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Dan Santana. The 2-1.
Ball. 3 balls.
Miguel Vargas next to bat for the A's. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. That one a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. Santana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Popped up. Perez moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The A's strand 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
So now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Gunnar Hoagland up and throwing. Medina getting cranked up as well. And that one a little bit high.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now Nick Madrigal. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Kjerstad moving under this one. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. The wind and the pitch. And that one hit to first. Devers. The flip to the pitcher covering. Play made. That ends the inning. Welcome back. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad.
Next offering is fouled back.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career. Got him out on the front foot, couldn't keep the hands back long enough, and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
James Outman up next for the A's.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Max Muncy. And a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
To the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 2-0. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Patrick Kendall. Next offering is in for a strike. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Arlo Johnson appears to be getting loose. Fox getting loose as well. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. 1 for 2. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
And a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santana makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Roger Baez digs in now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The 3-1. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Harmon Swift getting ready to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now it's 1-2. Out to short. Muncy whips it to first. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, and now Drew Ball.
The catcher, Drew Ball.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And it is 2-1. Ball aboard here at first with nobody out. And he grounds one back up the middle, flips it from the ground. That's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. A nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Arlo Johnson.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here's the third baseman, Guy Perez.
The third baseman, Guy Perez.
And the right-hander deals. And it's even up. The wind of the pitch. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next is the designated hitter, Lou Moya. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
2-2.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now
Ball.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
And the righty deals.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Dan Santana. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Righty to the plate. That's off the mark. Now 3-1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jordan Holloway. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching for the A's, number 65, Jordan Holloway.
Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. Good contact guy, good defender. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
1-2 here. And that's outside. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And now it's going to be Jarren Duran. There's a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now it's even up. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That misses the zone. Full count now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Man at first. Brooks Lee will hit next. 1 for 3.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Oakland's DH, James Outman. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Slapped foul. And here it comes. And that's ball four.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Max Muncy now at the plate. Two and one now. Ground ball could be two. Fires to second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Drew Ball.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Marcelo.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Marcelo Meyer up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. Here's a 1-1. Next offering is outside. The 2-1.
Drive. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way high.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Riley Green in the on-deck circle for the A's. So now 3-2, and he walked him.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Digging in for Oakland, Riley Green. And the pitch. There's the strike.
1-2.
Righty delivers. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. At the belt and fires. 3-2 now. Rafael Devers next to bat for the A's. Ball, the lead runner out at second. Meyer at first, 2 out of the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ball around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-zip.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 on with 2 away. Rafael Devers digs in now. And that'll load the bases.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Next to hit, Dan Santana. A strikeout and a walk. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 3-1 is on the way. Swings through that one.
No doubt swinging for a 4-run homer right there.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Miguel Vargas, the next to hit. And a pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Oakland on top in this one, 4-0. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Nelson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Kyle Nelson.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Roger Baez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
The 2-1. Out to short. Slings it across. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
The first baseman, number 9, Harmon Swift.
Harmon Swift getting ready to hit. The 1-1. In the air, left field. Santana has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Guy Perez. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now the lefty off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.